This is a song that most people might not know about because it's a really old song, and as you can see from the title, this is Lil Wayne's basically daughter. I believe that she was 15 or something when she sung this. I don't really know. Well, that's what I've heard from the research that I've looked up. But as we know, Wayne's songs are just full of occult symbolism. In many songs, he's actually, the song called Love Me, he basically says these women love me like Satan. And he actually portrays himself as the devil many times. Reginae Carter is the Illuminati affiliated rapper, Lil Wayne's 15-year-old daughter, and she is apparently throwing her hat into the entertainment industry. She got signed to Lil Wayne's Young Money Records, so it's not really a good father figure, is it? I mean, involving your child into and indoctrinating them into the devil. Then again, it's not really a surprise with Lil Wayne. I mean, he basically believes that he is Satan. You just look at most of his songs, he actually believes that he's Satan. The same company that signed the other Illuminati rappers like Nicki Minaj and Drake, she has a music video called Mind Going Crazy that shows us her intentions might fall in line with the rest of the gang. In the video you can see multiple times that she flashes the symbol of the all-seeing eye, which is known in the Illuminati to be thrown up constantly, as we see, the one eye. And again, the one eye. Indoctrinating kids with this, it's a good role model, isn't it? A good father figure. Throwing up the one eye. Anyone who darkens the eye is promoting the mark of the beast and the image of the beast. Most likely he's getting his daughter involved in the satanic, sick entertainment industry, then she'll end up selling her soul. She'll be controlled by the elite, same as Lil Wayne, and then there'll be no way out. This is something that a father would really want for the daughter, isn't it? To be owned and controlled by the devil. Not a good father figure, is he? And there we go again. With the all-seeing eye, you can see they're purposely doing it on purpose. She's indoctrinated, most likely been brainwashed by Lil Wayne. When she's looking up to her father, like Lil Wayne, what do you expect? The one eye again. If you think I'm being a bit paranoid and just finding times when her eye is constantly covered, check out the image for the video that they choose to promote the video when you search for it on YouTube. There we go. The V, the false peace sign. The video also shows different images created by lights that look more like magic sigils than anything. In one of the shots you can see an inverted triangle, a heart, and the infinite symbol, a plug for her beauty products, Harmfinity. As we see the triangle, the love heart as well simulates the love heart is actually a pagan symbol. You just have to look it up. That's why they created basically the day Valentine's Day, because it is actually pagan. Basically, it is pagan. You just look it up. If you look it up in the Bible, they used to give gifts or something to people on a certain day. it's connected to the Bible, but they've used it in an occult way. And if you look up I forgot the name, Cupid, that has actually got a occult agenda behind it. In a similar shot, you see the triangle along with the spiral that I cover as an occult symbol from the HBO show True Detective. And if you don't know about HBO, I'm sure you know about the show Game of Thrones or Thorns. And that show is just straightly satanic. It openly promotes the gay agenda. In that movie, it promotes fornication, basically S&M, the gay agenda. You basically got men having sex with one another, and this actually goes on. They don't cut it out, they don't block it out. You've actually got men performing sexual acts in a HBO promotes homosexuality and throws it down your throat, as many other shows do. Pay attention to the part that talks about the infinity figure 8 symbol as well, as you could tie that into the picture above. The Nazis might have used it because Adolf was a follower of Helena Blavatsky, who was also in the movement of theologically, which L. Frank Baum was a follower as well. Baum created The Wizard of Oz. As we know with The Wizard of Oz, that movie is straight up satanic. Very, very satanic. It's also used in monarch mind control programming. Tied these up and provided the field definition of the spiral. Spiral, the path of a point, generally plane, which moves round an axis while continuously approaching it or receding from it. Also often used for a helix, which is generated by compounding a circular motion, which one in a straight line, the spiral form, is an amped illustration of the course of evolution, which brings motion round towards the same point, yet without reception. The serpent and the figure 8, and denoting the dode and infinity, stand for spiral circle motion. The course of full heart in space is spiral, and spirit descends into matter in spiral courses, repeating the progress by which a helix is derived from a circle produces a vortex. The complicated spirals of cosmic evolution bring the motion back to the point from which it started at the birth of a great cosmic age. We've also seen this spiral in the cult classic Dark City, which is an awesome... No, it's not. The film is all about the multiplication of physical realm trying right into this occult belief. I've never actually seen this movie, so... Well, as you see the spiral there. In another shot, we get her making the power triangle. Some people incorrectly think this is the Jay-Z rock sign, but that is a diamond. Note that she has the all-seeing eye of Horus in the center at the plex. Exactly. What they're talking about is basically she's showing one eye inside the triangle. And this is the most blatant here. You can tell this is blatant. This is no doubt the Illuminati pyramid in the one eye. That's what she's basically throwing up. Lucifer. When they throw up this, they're basically promoting the image of Lucifer at the top of the pyramid. One more thing we can pull from this video is the perpetuation of the music industry in pushing this crazy concept. The music industry is crazy for making songs about craziness. Carl Barkley, crazy. Beyonce, feat. Jay-Z, crazy in love. Willie Nelson, crazy. Britney Spears, you drive me crazy. Aerosmith, crazy. Ozzy Osbourne, crazy train. Eminem, my dad's gone crazy. Prince, let's go crazy. Kiss, crazy, crazy night. Pastor C, Saline, lean, crazy. As you say over and over again. Young Jeezy, go crazy. And Reginae Carter is no different. Even her pops, Lil Wayne, has his share of songs about craziness, including Let's Go Crazy, Dope Boys Crazy, and at the end of Renee's video he even plugs his newest song for his upcoming album, and guess what the song's called? Take a look at the bottom right of the screenshot. Lil Wayne, Wheezy. There are also various music videos with this concept, and this includes posts I've made. Tiger feat Nicki Minaj, Senile. That's yet another a Lil Wayne crazy song, as we see throwing the devil horns up. As you can see, Nicki Minaj is throwing the devil horns up. There's also the Illuminati symbolism of Kesha, crazy kids. As we know, the all-seeing and a hand, unknown occult symbolism in the Illuminati. So why is there all of this crazy talk? Conspiracy theorists Freeman and Jasmine put together a book called Weird Stuff 2 Operation Culture Creation that highlights various aspects of magic, mind programming, etc. In this book, Jamie highlights connections between witchcraft and what she terms Project Crazy. And theory, it claims that the Illuminati are basically just an unnamed dark force that controls humanity behind the scenes. There is no definite group or person to point to. Does all of this mention for purpose ties together narcissism, like I've mentioned before, reality and not so reality television shows, and Disney as a programming multiplication to influence women to act a certain way. She also references the Church of Satan founder Anton LaVey, who wrote a book called The Satanic Witch, in which, did you get that? He describes how a witch should dress and behave in order to manipulate others. Exactly what they do now. This is what they do with TV. This is why they basically manipulate women to dress a certain way, to dress like basically a prostitute. So planned. So to corrupt humanity, to make them live in lust continuously and be stuck in lust. That's why you got nearly every man that basically sees a woman as a sex object, because it's been programmed in the mind by the Illuminati and by pornography. The uniform form of the prostitute is virtually little different than the uniform of the compliant sick witch. What you as a witch accumulate in the way of lust power from others will in turn give you greater magnetic powers over others. I mean, a lot of witches, as we know in the Bible, well, if the same thing was around now, witches now would be burned alive. The occult types believe that sexual energy equates over to magical energy. So this is just another piece of support for that notion. The fourth chapter of the Satanic Witch goes into more disturbing things that we see reflected through today's culture as well. Your first duty as a witch is to your appearance. A witch can never get too much attention, and if you have a surplus, you not only have more victims from which to choose, but an abundance of potent lost power being poured into you. It also goes into how women should not chum up to other women, and they should instead try to out one another. This is why we see Disney films where the girls are riding solo without friends, sisters or mothers, unless they are evil stepmothers. There is much more about this theory in the book, so be sure to. Going back to Lil Wayne's plug for his new single, there's one more occult tie-in I should mention. Even though this is Lil Wayne's fifth album from his Carter series, it is quite ironic that it is the V, because the V is symbolism of the Illuminati as well. There was a plan in place for him to start previously at this album, because Lil Wayne said this will be his last one. So what is the significance again? Flight details it, and I explain of it in Kabbalah and Illuminati symbolism in pop culture. The concept of the Kabbalah and the demons are further explained in this book, Operation Culture Creation. He goes into detail. Entertainment industry and even politicians or take part of this ritual of invoking the fallen angels through the attentive use of the number 66. As we know with the numerology, which numerology is completely controlled and created by the New World Order. And as we see the voice, the Illuminati, hand sign, the V. There's also a Kesha magazine cover with the V, amongst a slew of other references like the Alien Reptilian show. As we know, the reptilian agenda, the shapeshifters, it's just an agenda. They basically promote the aliens exist and the reptilian shapeshifters is real. It's not demons. Anyone that's got lizard slit eyes is demonically possessed, but they promote this reptilian because reptilians are connected to aliens. That's why they want you to worship reptilians and believe in reptilians, because it mentions nothing in the Bible about somebody being possessed as a reptilian. It says a demon. It's demons, it's not reptilians. But they want to promote the agenda that reptilians basically possess someone. Aleister Crowley described the abyss as the place of all impression, persons and insane delusions. I mean, I'm sure he'll see how real hell is now, won't he? Saying it's a delusion. A Grand United, the Illuminati, Ancient Aliens, and Pop Culture circulation project of several years of research and taking notes on taboo and fringe subjects from viewers. I mean, as you see the agenda, David Icke, so if you wanted as an independent third-party assessment on why he thinks reptilian shapeshifters control our planet, I mean, you can't listen to David Icke because he's a controlled opposition. There is no such thing as reptilian shapeshifters. It's demons. Demons possess people. The only way they can possess people, they have to weaken basically the victim then possess them, or they can easily possess somebody through a ritual or magic. It's not reptilian. But we see the agenda